with this week's edition of the Flex Rants show. Had 2 in a week because we done that 3-hour one for 24 hours to raise money for the NHS. So Rants, you good?
Bruv, I'm still recovering, blood. The sleep, my sleep, it's all over the gaff, bruv. My body clock's mash.
Absolutely mash up. And obviously...
Blood, and they see me, blood. Because if they could see me and you're taking that long to introduce me, that's hella disrespectful, Flex. You always do that to me, blood. You always do that to me, bruv. That's why I introduce myself, Do
you know what I'm trying to do? I'm actually... I had to pause that in the background. There you go. I had the flipping YouTube on in the background. My bad. Right, let me get to special guest, Chocolate Superman, host with the most. You know the rest. Hey, what are you saying?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. My guy, Fam, you're a DJ, then you're an announcer, blood. Yeah, you make me feel welcome and that. What you telling me, my bro?
I'm good, man. Hey, how's quarantine treating you, bro?
Boy, I can't lie. It's peak, fam. It is peak, but at the same time, I know how important it is to stay inside and to do what man need to do, innit? You get me? I ain't Jack Grealish, blood. I ain't Kyle Walker. I'm on my best behavior, fam. Man's just here. You get me, fam? It's living life, blood. You know what I'm saying? What's it saying for you, man?
Similar things, bro. You know what I mean? Just using it as a chance to do things that maybe you wouldn't have a chance to do. Enjoy a little bit of the rest. The first sort of couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, I was like, you know what? Yeah, a bit of time away from football just to kind of, just chill. You know what I mean? At that stage, but then now it is getting a bit peak, man. I just miss football. But just like you said,
man probably think me and Rants are in different rooms and that, you know what I mean? Sharing internet, blood. So if it so hey, Rants, turn off your internet, blood. You get me? I need it, fam. They can't hear me, man. Turn it down, man.
Them old school dial-ups where mum's on the phone, man. No one else.
I hear you. At the same time, we're sharing internet, blood.
100%. But we got to talk Harry Kane, man. That's the title of the video. There's been a lot made of Harry Kane's comments, obviously, a few weeks back when he didn't. I think people were definitely taking it out of context. He didn't say I want to leave now. Basically saying
everyone except Tottenham fans were taking it out of context, blood. We weren't panicking, blood. Not less of the panicking Skywalker, bro. We were cheesing, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think there's any way he could end up at United?
Yeah. I'm not saying there's no way he could end up at United. What, this season? I mean, this season next coming? Or you
maybe
mean
not
in life?
But in general, yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah. It depends, innit? If we don't progress, like if you lot, I'm not saying if you lot overtake us, because let's be serious, innit? I'm just talking like in recent years, innit? Like you lot have had to rebuild, innit? You get me, with your manager losses and all of them thing there. But obviously when you took like Berbatov, when you took Carrick, like them days are gone, innit? In my eyes, innit? For that to come, for you lot to get Kane, you lot would have to, you get me, be winning the Premier League, be winning the, you know what I'm saying? Be doing them things. I don't think you're getting Kane just on a Champions League qualification, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't, innit? You know what I'm saying? It could happen because you lot got the money, you got the clout. I'm being real, innit? You know what I mean? I'm putting all bias aside, fam. You know what I mean? Because man knows how big Manchester United is as a football club, and I've known it all my life, blood. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? But like, little glories are like, because come on, man, you man could come and just take anyone you want, innit? You lot were like the Real Madrid, fam. You should just come and buy anyone you, fam. That Berbatov one hurt, I'm not gonna lie, because wasn't it the last day of the season and that? I mean, or the window and that, bruv. Like Berbatov just gone, fam.
It was the last day. It was the last minute. I remember him walking through the top bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for the amount of time, the amount of stick that man might give Levy about his tie and how his wallet's in isolation and all of them thing there, one thing I can say is man knows how to play that hardball, fam. You get me? Like, trust me, man used to come to our club with fishing rods, bruv, and just take what they want, blood. You know what I mean? And Daniel Levy's just like, he's firm with it, fam. That's one thing I can say.
What do you think? A lot of Man United fans, have said like they wouldn't even want Kane. Like he always gets injured, like at a certain point of the season. They'd much rather just get Sancho, forget Kane. We don't need him. That's what a lot of Man United fans have said.
Yeah, but bro, Man United fans were saying that when you got Ollie over Poch, blood. They were like, oh, well, to be fair, Poch ain't won anything anyway. Ollie's a legend. That's what I'm saying. You see, when something's, I'm not saying, it's out of reach, but you know when something's there, you lot are taking that, blood. But you see when it's just like, oh, you know what? They're fishing, they're playing hardball or whatever. You man always turn and be like, you know what? I'll take whatever. But one thing I'm saying is if Harry Kane was in a Man United shirt, bruv, you lot would see what time it is, innit, fam? Them trophies will be rolling straight back in because that guy, I'm telling you, bruv, the man turns water into wine, fam. He can't, like, he ain't the fastest, but I've seen a man burn a guy. GCSE Bunsen burners, fam. You get me? The man's gone. I've seen him add so many things to his game that I can't believe. You know, sometimes you're watching football and you're thinking, how did someone not tackle him, blood? I could have tackled him. It's almost like he let him through. Like sometimes I see Messi, I'm like, you know what? They're mentally afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? Because they're running around and they're doing nothing, blood. Every man's jockeying, blood. Do you know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah, they don't want
That's
to
what
lean
it
in
is.
case he just
Yeah,
runs.
it's like
Yeah,
they're just mentally afraid of him, bruv. And I'm certain goals just gone. Harry Kane, he's one of them guys. I've seen a man, you get me, phone box, I call it phone box football, blood. The man's just skinning about 3 man, blood. Like phone box football, quick thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? So with Kane, like, nah, he's world-class safe, fam. You man already know, fam.
Okay. Rants, what are you saying? I mean, a lot of Man United fans kind of say that, you know, he always gets injured. We don't need him. If we got Martial firing between Rashford, Martial, and then you get a Sancho, who needs a Kane? Look at this guy. What are you saying, Rants? Do you think that we do need Kane, or nah, we don't?
We don't need him. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'd take him. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't go out my way to get him. Do you know what I mean? He's not vital to the way we play football. As I said, you buy Harry Kane, you buy 30 goals in it every season, regardless of how much football he plays in it. So with that in mind, yeah, I would take him, but I wouldn't make him a priority. You know what I mean? For the amount that he would cost, I don't even think it's good business. Like, I don't think it's good business. So it's one of them things where Harry Kane's a player, you have to play for him. And I still think that Tottenham look better with Son down the middle than Harry Kane, but in terms of fluidity. Like, when I see Harry Kane down there, you have to play for him, innit? And when he was actually out injured, Tottenham went on a good run and he came back and then it kind of died for a bit. You know what I mean? I just think that the football's different. And I think the style of football that we play don't suit a Harry Kane like it didn't suit a Lukaku, bruv. Like, I don't think we can play with a focal point up front that's not really mobile.
So he's not that guy who's going to come in like by himself and just like bad up 30 goals.
Compare Kane to
I'm not
a builder with baby oil on his football boots, fam.
I'm not comparing him to Lukaku.
No touch, fam.
It's all about context.
Nokia 6610, blood. You know them way there. No touch, fam.
A lot of these football fans don't know about context in football, bro. It's not about like ability, bro. It's about stylistically what positions these guys pick up.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, right?
Bro. These men are football players. The same reason I didn't want Haaland as well. I said I don't want Haaland, bro, because I hear what you're saying. Point like that up front, bro. Like, that's not where football's going right now, bro. If you're not Lewandowski, go away, blood, because he's the last of like the baddest bad man. Like,
but ain't Harry Kane kind of similar
to Lewandowski?
Yeah, but Louis a level above that. Aguero's got pace and he's mobile though. Like, it's different, and he's a poacher as well. But Aguero's got pace though, like, and he's mobile. Like, these men are not mobile, quick strikers.
You see, with everything you said, man, heard that from your point of view. But I'm telling you, blood. Like, I'm not saying only a Tottenham fan, but man, watch all our games, fam. Man's there. I see it from a TV thing. Man, see it from a stadium thing. Man, see it from all different aspects, innit? Yeah. Any man, like, not one Tottenham fan will say that we play better with Son down the middle and Kane out of the team, blood. Because don't get me wrong, we still win games, but at the same time, when you see Son, Kane, bro, even when we had Eriksen, Ali, see when we saw all of them play together, that was champagne football, blood. You get me, fam? Man just think, oh yeah, when Kane comes out the team, yeah, you're right. He may, because he's not there, we may play differently. It won't be, oh yeah, give it to Kane, but Kane gets a lot of assists, you know. Look at the assists Kane gets as much as his goals. The man assists. I know people, oh yeah, you should have passed it there, you should have passed it there, whatever, innit? But the man drops back, blood. You get me, fam? The man drops back almost into like a cam roll, blood, and he's spraying balls, fam. Like, man, see this. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, see this, blood. Like, so I understand what you're saying, right?
Than just staying in the box.
100. Kane's more than just a striker, blood. You get me, fam? Like, the man links play, blood. You know what I mean? I was telling troops, fam. He's like, oh, Aubameyang. I said, bruv, Aubameyang don't link play, blood. Aubameyang can't even link gal, blood. You get me? The man drives a Ferrari. The man can't even link gal. Lesser Baraka, yeah. Man ain't talking about him. Don't compare him to my guy, innit, blood. Less of that, fam. You know what I mean? One thing I can say about Man United is you lot got a good team, but you lot need a striker, fam. You lot need that. I don't even like that fridge up front, blood. You need something, blood. You get me? You need that focal point, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Martial, Rashford, you know what I mean? If you lot are getting Sancho, for me, you still need like that target, man. I'm not saying Harry Kane ain't the only option. You lot got options, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Rants is right. Like, I wouldn't go above and beyond for Harry. No 200 million. Are you mad, fam? If you're going to spend 200 million on someone, it's going to have to be maybe an Mbappe or something like that. Because you see, a man like that, he's fam. He's young as well. I'm saying Kane ain't young, but Mbappe is young, blood.
Yeah, I probably cost more than 200 million. But I know what you're saying.
Cups, blood. The man's won this. The man, fam. You get me? The pressure on his shoulders. You know, man can do that, innit, fam? You know what I'm saying? And you know, with English players, the prices are inflated anyway. Mbappe, if you're gonna do it, you might as well just go all in, fam.
All right. Couple of super chats here. One from Murray that's at the bottom of the screen says Kane would be the cherry on the top signing of an almost complete team. We're still baking the cake. Interesting.
Exactly. That's like the Van Persie signing. We signed him when he was the last piece of the jigsaw, bro.
Yeah. Like, could he be that for us, Rant? Could he be that for us?
We still need, bro. We need, like, if this was me now, yeah, and they said, right, you could only sign 2 players right now, yeah. I'm buying a centre back here to put next to Maguire, and I'm buying Jadon Sancho. If we got Koulibaly and Sancho, yeah, man could challenge for the league, bro, next season, just with them 2 signings, if everyone stays fit.
Without the DM, definitely.
Without the DM, because you can play Matic there, bro, and you can play McTominay there as well, bro. Like, them man can kind of do a thing between them. Harry Kane ain't crucial because when you look at Martial and Rashford, their goal contributions and their goals scored this season when they've been playing together, and even though man was injured, yeah, both of them haven't played a full season and their numbers are good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we're 30 goals away from challenging. We're not. Like, we're just unbalanced at the moment. Like, the balance will kind of bring in, and Jadon will bring in probably 20 goals as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, nah, man.
You certainly create 20 goals as well.
20 goals in all competitions, Jadon Sancho will get you anyway. You know what I mean? And then when you're looking at goal contributions as well, the guy gets hella assists, bro.
Let's talk about the price before we come away from Harry Kane and move on. Manny97 says Harry Kane is no way in hell worth over 100 million. I mean, for me, in today's climate, he is. The amount of goals he scores, he has to be worth. If you're saying that Philip Coutinho went for what, 120 odd million, 130 million. Was it 140 in the end? Something like that? Around that price?
I don't know, bruv. I don't know if that guy's playing video games or if maybe he got the pound sign wrong, the currency.
How much was he worth? How much would you say as a Tottenham fan was like, all right, cool.
No. There's a difference between how much I would want and how much I reckon he would actually be worth. What's the top player was what, Neymar, and he went for what?
About 220.
He went for what?
About 220.
220, yeah.
220, something like that.
And when was that?
That was 2 years ago now, isn't it? Was it 3 years ago?
Exactly. Yeah. If Mbappe goes now, what's he going for?
Mbappe's got to be upwards of 200, surely.
He's not though. He's not. The reason I think reason why Neymar's gone for the 200 is because the brand, bruv. Them man even got the Jordan brand thing on PSG.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole package.
Once you've done it, teams are gonna look and be like, nah, blood. Neymar, they don't care about no Jordan, no circumstantial business. You know them? I don't care about who paid the money, blood. Neymar went for that money, blood. You know them way there. That's it. Yeah, you figure the age, figure all of the factors into it.
The best footballer in the game right now.
But for me, Mbappe will go for more than that, blood. 100%. Kane, he's English, blood. You know what they love to do with it, the price. You know, innit, fam? You know, blood. Look, I don't reckon we would sell to United for no 200 whatever. But say Real Madrid came in, yeah, I reckon we may get like maybe 170, like maybe euros. You know them way there, fam. Or there, I reckon we'll get maybe like a 170. I reckon, because remember he's on 4 years. He's got 4 years on his contract. There ain't no thing where man need to rush. If they want him, they're coming with that money. How much did they pay for Hazard? And he only had like what, a year or 2 years.
Hazard left? Was what, 88? Was it? So?
And they only had like a year left, blood. A year, fam. Kane's got 4 years, blood. You know them way there, innit? So everyone coming with that 120, blood. We'll see, innit, bruv? We'll see.
I think that they put the 200 out there to scare people away, bruv. Like, they don't want
100%. We're not getting no 200 million for Kane. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Harry Kane, yeah.
120, less than that. 150 minimum. Minimum.
It's a 150.
Not entertaining nothing then.
If he stays in England, it's a 150. If he goes abroad, it'll be a 110 or something, bruv. He'll sell abroad for cheaper. He just won't sell to his rivals. But 200's a myth. He doesn't want that. That's just a
if he goes anytime now with the 4 years, we're getting bread, fam. Yeah. Like 2 years, all right, boom. 2 years left, all right, cool. I hear that. 120, he's gone, innit? You know them way there, fam, especially with the situation and that. But right now, fam, man don't have to sell, innit? You get me? Doesn't want to leave, blood. So it is what it is, isn't it? If he's leaving, he's going for 150 minimum.
Andrew Charles says, love the content, lads. Just can't believe Rants and Expressions are brothers, but they support different teams amicably and have a great deal of passion. Love that. Yeah, 2 brothers, 1 household. When growing up, supporting different teams. That's the reality of a lot of households, man. That's the reality of a lot of households. Let me just look at this one here. Martial is world class. That goal versus Watford, so underrated, and will become one of the best strikers in Europe with Sancho, Rashford. He's been starved with Lingard, fair play. And Man 97 says Coutinho, Dembele are overpriced. Barca regretted it.
Right.
Yeah, because you talk about overpriced. Because I think because Dembele was part of 100 and something. Coutinho was 120. You look at Griezmann. He went to Atletico for over 100, didn't he? You look at João Felix this season, young but over 100.
You know what? That's Barcelona's fault, you know, and you know what it is.
Inflated it for everyone.
You know, but it's Barcelona's fault. The reason why these things didn't work out. Zlatan didn't work out either. And you see what I keep telling people about systems in football. Barcelona have a system, yeah, but they don't buy players for the system. They just buy names, innit? They're trying to do this Galactico thing, and it never works out for Barcelona. The signings that work out for Barcelona are the ones where they sign them to fit into their philosophy already, not just buying for buying sake, bruv. Because when you look at Real Madrid in the Galactico era, they didn't win anywhere near as much as they should have because they were just shoehorning household names into the team. Zidane was playing left mid, bruv. Like, a lot of people don't even realize Zidane played left mid for Real Madrid, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, that shit don't work. And that's what I mean. Systems and having a clear direction and a philosophy. As soon as Barcelona kind of go away from that, they sign duds, bro. And they're expensive duds. Griezmann's a baller.
How much did Griezmann go to Barca for?
I think like
120 again, so that 100.
What I mean,
just 100. But Griezmann is
Griezmann. And he had like some agreement that he could leave in it after that one season or something like that.
Yeah,
when you're looking at, you see, when you're looking at these players, that you're naming like Coutinho, Dembele. All I'm telling you, man, right now is I know my chairman in it. I know how tight he is. I know him. I mean,
everyone knows how tight he is.
Bruv, he don't forget, blood. He's like a Jewish elephant, blood. The man don't forget, blood. He will look, at the Coutinho, the Dembele. You look at all of that, and then you look at Kane. You'll be like, "Are you man mad?" I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you this. Unless Kane hands in a transfer request, we're getting peas, blood, if he leaves within the next, like, especially on this 4-year deal that he's got, fam. And you know, Kane, bruv. If we do something, he'll probably sign an extension, bruv. Not that he's staying, but you know what I mean. Just the money and that. You know what I mean. So
so I'm just looking at the highest. Yeah, I'm just looking at the highest transfers now. So Neymar is the 220 euros. Mbappe is already 135. He went from Monaco to PSG. So really, you're looking at least 200 for him then now, surely, because he went there and he's won the World Cup now. Surely, João Felix was 126 after like 1 or 2 good seasons at Atletico. Griezmann is next. Yeah, Euros.
Hold on a minute. No, wait. João Felix went to Atletico, this season.
Yeah, he went to Atletico.
Sorry, went to Atletico. Sorry.
From where, blood?
Portuguese team from Benfica.
So how the hell is he worth 100, bruv? Where's Atletico got them peas, blood? Then again, they spent peas on Trippier. They spent peas on Trippier.
But because Griezmann went.
Griezmann replaced Griezmann with João Felix.
Coutinho went for 120 million euros. Dembele was 105 million euros. Pogba was 105 million euros, 90 million pounds. Hazard, 89 million pounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Then it's like Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale. So what we're seeing is that the market is just turning mad.
I think that Neymar's a special case though, blood. I don't think man are gonna just see man going for 200. It was Neymar, blood. Do you know what I mean? And also they signed him from Barcelona, but Barcelona didn't want to let man go. Do you know what I'm saying? So there was all of that involved. I don't think that the 200 million thing's going to be broken just casually like that. There's not any 200 million pound ballers in the game apart from maybe Kylian Mbappe. He's the only player that you can justify paying that money. And there's no one else, not even a single player. You know what I mean?
Because the thing is with Ronaldo and Messi now, if they left, well, we saw with Ronaldo, because they're so old now, Ronaldo went for 80 million, which for his age is still a lot of money. But even though they're the 2 of the best players to ever play the game, there's no longevity in there. So then if Messi moved this summer, he ain't going to go for 250 million.
No way. With Mbappe, he's still got 3 contracts left. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 3 contracts at the top level left. So you're not going nowhere like for anything less than that. But even when you look at Pogba and that, as good as he is, man's 27. Do you know what I mean? In his prime, he's got 1 more contract, like 4 or 5 years. So he's not going to go for 200. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. We're up to over 2,000 people watching live. Smash a like on the video. That is sick. Keep the comments coming in. We'll be reading out all the super chats as well. So big up for that. Now we're going to talk about the progress or lack of, whichever you guys see it, of both managers. Obviously, Jose's been there less time, so it's not a true fairness. I get that, but obviously you can give it from your point, X, how you think he's doing, how you think Solskjaer's doing, and obviously the same rant. Let's talk about who will probably last longer, who's going to do the better job, how the jobs have been going so far. X, what have you made of our old guy Mourinho? I know you was literally pulling your hair out before the pandemic came. You was literally on like us watching week in, week out, fam. I'm seeing the content saying we're done out here. What was it? Norwich? Did Norwich beat you up? It was Norwich. Then it was
Yeah, we went out the FA Cup.
Obviously, Champions League was key. It's just been really bad for you lot. But obviously,
but you know what
back,
it is, yeah. But you know what it is, yeah. And I'm not even gonna lie in it or anything like that because I know everything that I said in it. But do you know what it is, yeah? Like man's team's not there, fam. I told you it's not Tottenham Hotspurs, NHS Hotspurs, fam. You know what I mean? Haringey Hotspur, blood. Man ain't seen my team, blood. Like Mourinho, like if you look at Mourinho under his little tenure or whatever, he hasn't had like a fully fit squad. And I'm not talking about one key player. Fam, we've been riddled with injuries, blood. You get me, fam? We just brought in Bergwijn and a man's ankle shattered, fam. Andy Murray, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? So what I mean is like, we just been riddled with injuries. Like Son broke his arm, like red card, whatever. Like when I say, yeah, the team that he's actually had to go with, like Mourinho's style of football, yeah, and this is one thing I say in it, like when I said, oh yeah, the fossil football in that, it's because his style of football he can't do with these man, blood. They're not good enough, bruv. Like our defense is done, bruv. You know them way there. It's done. We had one of the best defenses in the league, and that they got older. That happen? They got older, fam.
That's they're too old to be organising, or is that? Do you think?
Hey, Flex, bruv. I'll bring you outside with some 15-year-olds, and they will skin you, blood. I'm telling you that right now, fam. Right now, blood. You know what I mean? And I know you put on a United stand shirt and think that you can play ball, blood. I'm telling you, so they will skin, man. That's pretty much what it is, innit? That man got older. I'm not saying Toby's done. Vertonghen's legs are gone, fam. I'm telling you, bro. We're all going to need a work permit, bruv. Send a work permit to Belgium and get them legs back, fam. You know what I mean? His legs are gone, Vertonghen's. Like, if he wants a new deal, like, he's going to have to take the same money or below for me, or he just needs protection. But you know what? Like, his legs are gone in that, but we've got no DM, and I even said it on Sky Sports, bruv. That's what it is, innit? Yeah. Ndombele is not a DM, fam, and even he's had his problems, but he's not a DM, innit? We need that Wanyama. You get me? Even Dembele transformed into a DM at some point. Ever since Dembele left, everything went wrong for us, blood. You know them way there. Man sent him off to a plane in China when we were challenging, fam.
I was surprised at that. Yeah,
sent him off on a plane in China for 15 million when we were challengers. That's the sort of chairman that we got, fam. You know what I mean? And where that 15 million went, I will never know, bruv. I will never know, fam.
All right, go on.
Mourinho, yeah, like, don't get me. I'm getting me. My eyes are open, innit, yeah. But at the same time, I need to give him next season, bruv, because one, he came in the middle. You know what I mean? Our morale was already down, bruv. Yeah, he's come with trophies, with spirit, this, that, and the other. But the players that we got, it's more than that. Them man got Poch sacked, fam. You know what I mean? Them man got Pochettino sacked, fam. And I've said it so many times, bruv. They got him sacked. You know what I'm saying? And next season we're gonna see, because Mourinho's gonna be able to bring in some players. And I'm not even giving him longer than next season, because I've given him this. I want to see what he does next season. If we're going down, nah, there's no, oh yeah, this is his season. Less of that, fam. Because our team's decent enough to at least maintain. Like, I know the Champions League spots are getting a lot more. Do you know what I mean? But we need to. It's the football, blood. Do you know what I mean? Man can't be losing. Or how many games did man lose? Bro, I don't know, yeah, but I remember visually seeing my double figures 100%. Over 15 games, probably, maybe 15. I don't know. But these are losses, not draws, not draws, losses, bro. I think we maybe won. Say we won 15 games, we lost 14 or 13 games. It's something ridiculous like that. No draws or something.
Yeah, we were looking to put them up as well.
Yeah, exactly.
At the right time.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, you man would have smashed us up 100%. Yeah, 100%. But big man, yeah.
You've lost 10 games.
Full squad. I'm not saying full squad. It ain't gonna be that easy. I'm not saying we're gonna win because you lot got a good team. Full squad. It ain't gonna be that easy, blood.
Yeah.
Rants, no, it's not.
From a United, stance. Obviously, it was a lot of banter when they was gonna get Jose, because we were doing the whole. Hey, listen. When you need the post-traumatic Jose book, stress book, yeah, like we've got it. We've read the whole thing. Like when you need it, like just let us know. We'll give you the book on how to deal with what Jose will do to your team.
Forget the book, bro. I'll just give you the summary, fam. You know that?
Have you seen that? What X is saying? Because he's got a point. Like any team that doesn't have Harry Kane, Bergwijn, Son, like in that time, don't get me wrong, will struggle. But have you seen more than that? Have you seen like the whole Jose thing effect?
Bro, he dashed Ndombele under the bus, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, like Ndombele is cold, bro. He's such a baller. Yeah, he's had fitness problems, but man don't mean to be injured. It's just like when man get onto other players. Players don't get injured on purpose, bro. Like these things just happen, innit? You can't be blaming players for being injured, bro. Like, you can't do like that. Doesn't make any sense, bro. That's like if you get ill and you can't come to work. A man's like, oh yeah, Flex, he's got a cold. Like, bruv, man, get ill. Do you know what I mean? It's not certain things that you have control over, innit? So I just think that that's poor from him. And then the man said that they saw Jose out there, had man in the park, and that, you know what I mean, doing step-ups on a bench and them thing. Like, nah, he's a wild guy, bro. Like, he's wild, innit? And the thing is, yeah, you either love him or you hate him, innit? I don't mind Jose when he manages other teams, but as my manager, I hated him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And this is how it is. Like, bro, he had me not going to games, bro. That's how much I detested the guy. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not surprised by anything I'm seeing at Tottenham right now. And I did say if he doesn't win something with them in 2 years, he has to go because he's past his sell by a day.
He'll probably want to go in 2 years if he doesn't win anything. Anyway,
but also, Jose's supposed to be this amazing manager here. Yeah, you lot have had injuries, but coach your way out of them, bro. Like I said the same thing to Ollie, and Ollie ain't got a mark on Jose. Don't tell me about injuries, bro. Show me what you're going to do about it. Setting up the team, yeah, to not lose, yeah, with typical Jose fashion. We've seen it done at United, and he done it at Spurs as well. Man's like, all right, cool, Kane's injured, so I'm not going to play another striker. Man will just play bare defense and then get clapped.
Yeah. But to be fair, he didn't have another striker, innit?
Well, no, said that Parrot, you don't recognise him, don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, but you see Parrot, yeah, like,
not ready.
I'm not going to defend, because I ain't seen enough of Parrot in it. Like, Jose came out and was like, all these Tottenham fans that want to see Parrot don't even know what he looks like. Yeah, try play that thing. But big man thing, if we don't know what he looks like, it's your fault, blood, because you're not playing him. You're not putting him on the bench. No, big man thing, less of that, because Parrot played some couple games under Poch, innit? You know what I mean? Jose could never say that to me, blood. No way, fam. You know them.
Yeah, but didn't mean it as like fans are getting excited saying put this in like his
yeah, no, they think that Parrot's the new second coming and that he's not up to the levels. That's what I'm saying. He's seeing it in training, innit?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And blood, like the situations we've been in, and for him not even to name Parrot on, well, for him to put Parrot on the bench, and for him not even to give him a minute or something like that, shows me, yeah, I'm not like, you can either be stubborn to the point where he's showing the club, you know what, we need to buy another striker.
Well, that's what he does.
Or he's not ready, blood. One of the two, but he's coming out and saying he's not ready, innit?
But Jose does that. He was playing McTominay centre back just because he wanted a centre back.
Yeah, he put Ander Herrera in there as well.
Yeah. It's not because we didn't have them, because we had fit centre halves. He just wasn't playing them, bro. Like, Jose does this, innit? And the thing is, even if Parrot's not ready, yeah, he's more ready than a man that's not a striker to play them. I don't care. Like, me,
nah. Lucas Moura, you know what? Lucas Moura will do a better job than Parrot. But I hear what you're saying. Like, Parrot should have definitely seen minutes. 100%.
Give you different things in terms of hold up play, movement, and stuff like that. It's just like Agallo, blood. Like, it's one of them ones where Agallo ain't a top-notch striker, yeah, but I'd rather have him up front than have a youth, yeah, leading the line that's not really a striker, because at least strikers know where to put their body, where to do things, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you're better than him, bro. Just up here, the programming is just different. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why my criticism was when Rashford was playing down the middle, he wasn't programmed like a number 9 to move like a number 9. Then he moves out to the left and he's banging goals all of a sudden, bro. It's not a coincidence, bro. It's programming up here. Like, Agallo in that number 9 position is more effective than Marcus Rashford. But Rashford's better than him, bro. But it's not about who's better. It's about who's better suited to play in a certain system. And Parrot is closer to Harry Kane than Lucas Moura is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just one of them ones. Yeah, he's not ready, but give man a 20 minutes still, because you never know. Like, if
the only games that man stuck it on him for that he should have played are the cup games, innit? Certain Premier League games, I understand that, innit? I fully understand that. I fully understand that, innit? But them cup games, like, you know what I mean? Like, literally, Jose Mourinho, like, bruv, I just don't understand, innit, bruv? It's like the man just doesn't want to play kids, bruv. Like, I said it, innit? You just don't want to play kids, and like, it's shattering to their confidence as well, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like man's just doing up Tom Hanks, bruv. He's just on a bench, Forrest Gump settings, fam. You know what I mean? Like, send him out on loan, blood. Send him out on loan, fam. Do something. You know what I mean?
Try and progress.
Nah, he's just there, like. As I said, if we never had Van Gaal, yeah, maybe we wouldn't be seeing Marcus Rashford now, blood. Because people don't understand how football works, bro. It's not about ability, you know. It's about getting that opportunity. Rashford was behind Keane. He was behind Rooney. He was behind Bear Man, you know.
And Martial.
And Martial as well. He's behind Bear Man. And had Will Keane not got injured, imagine if Will Keane took his chance. Yeah. Then Marcus Rashford could have been out alone somewhere now.
Yeah, you never know. It is about grabbing that opportunity at the right time.
How are you going to have that like Parrot on the bench? How are you going to have Parrot on the bench and say, yeah, we don't have any strikers? That's what Jose done to our defense, bro, when he was like, oh, we need a centre-back. I'm like, bro, you signed Bailly and Lindelof and you're still saying you need a centre-back, bro. Do you know what that does to the confidence of your actual centre-backs that are there? When you're basically saying to these man, you know, you're not good enough. But he
before we even kicked the ball, this was in
before we
pre-season.
kicked the ball, but he spent 60 million on centre backs.
Jose's done some madness.
No, but hold on. No. Hold on. Why are we so less of that, fam? Less of that, fam. What about your manager, fam? Why are we just sticking it on mine,
that's what I was just about to say. Hold on. Right. So, Solskjaer,
only gets enough points from me for the lot of it, bro.
Yeah, you know your brother's thoughts on Solskjaer. He's not very complimentary and has wanted him out for a long time. But from you, everyone on the United stand knows that. So I don't need to ask Rants what he feels of Ollie. This is more for you, X. Like, from an outsider looking in, you think he's taken us in the right direction? Have you seen anything from Man United that makes you think, oh, you know what? Oh, they're looking all right. Or they're just dead.
You know what? There's two ways of saying that. If it was me, yeah, like for example, say this was my team and we had a legend, like pretty much in charge or something like that, and he did. Flex.
He's gonna kick off.
Fam, I'll cut and I won't come back, blood. Big man thing, you know. Nah, I'll cut, blood. You better apologize now. I'll cut. I've got things to do, fam. I want you to apologize right now, or I'm cutting.
Rasta man, don't apologize. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
This guy, bro.
I can see him backstage. I can just add him back in. He took himself off.
Hey, come on, man. I said Sol Campbell now.
Hey, talk to your little brother. Why is he crying for over that?
Bring him back, bro. Bring him back.
I can't ring him, bro. He has to come back into the studio. I can't bring him back. Bro, he exited the whole thing before he just came out. So I could add him in. Now he's actually exited the whole thing. There he is. He's back.
This guy, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, blood, disrespect Flex, blood. I swear down, disrespect. But what am I on AFTV, bruv? Have you my merged or something? Is the NHS thing still going on or something like that, blood? Huh? Is that what I want? And big man ting, Rants, what, you just gonna let him do that to me, fam? What, just because you be spending all this time with this Mac Sheffrey, bro? You're forgetting we're family, blood. Is he mad? I would drive to Luton now, blood.
A man said rage quit. It was like 3-0 past the pad at half time, bro.
Why are you reading that for? Did he? Was that a super chat?
Yeah, it was.
All right, lovely. All right, I was about to say, blood. You know what I mean? I'm in the mood. Don't cut me off to be reading things, blood. You know what I mean?
Go on. What do you think of Ollie?
Now you know what it is, yeah. Like if it was like my team, like, but it's different actually. Now I can't really compare the two because obviously I know where you lot have been in it. You know what I'm saying, and what the things that you're used to. You know what I'm saying, in color, blood. Do you know? You don't ever wait there, so like it's a thing where like.
Remember when we had Tim Sherwood, blood? You remember that?
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Yeah, that was awful.
Tim Sherwood, one. He ain't man's legend, innit, fam? He's a gooner, blood. That was even worse. You know what I'm saying, fam? He's Arsenal in disguise with that stupid.
I'm saying Harry Kane's a gooner.
If I ever seen that guy, blood. No, Flex, I'm telling you, bruv. I'll slap your hat off from here, bruv. I will do it. I will give you the northwest slap. Boom. Fresh ego back to the factory, bruv. You know them way they're page 3 trim exposed, fam. I'm telling you, less of that, blood.
Right,
yeah. But now you see you know what? Big man thing. You see with Man United, with Rants, yeah, like. Rants, I'm telling you, Rants wants the glory back, innit? Rants wants the glory back so bad, innit? And he can see the team that you lot are building up, innit? And he doesn't feel that Ollie's the guy, innit? Because your manager, like, you can have a great team, but then there's just a man in there that don't know what he's doing. And if a team are playing just football for themselves, they're not gonna, they'll do all right in certain games, but when they come up against the big teams, they will get thumped, blood. You get me? When you get tactically outclassed, blood, that's what will happen because he may not have a playbook. He's just got players that got tech. And that was be saving him. You know them way there. I felt the same way about AVB. AVB, yeah. Gareth Bale saved his job. The first season, Gareth Bale saved his job. The second season, we sold Bale, blood. You know what I mean? Sacked, blood. Sacked. That was the worst season. AVB and Sherwood was the worst season of my life, blood. I'm telling you, I don't care where we came. I don't care if it wasn't the lowest position we finished in life. I do not care. That was the worst season with football in press conferences in anything in it, you know what I'm saying? But with Ollie, from a Tottenham's perspective, I've seen him look like, oh yeah, he's getting sacked, and I've seen him turn things around. And wherever he is right now, I can't believe, blood. Do you know what I mean? The signing of Bruno Fernandez as well. Wow, blood. Wow. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I know it's probably the players, which is why you're getting these results in it. But if you get into this Champions League and you come against a Bayern Munich and bro, We'll see, innit, blood. You man better play some friendlies with Ollie in pre-season to know if you're keeping his rascal up, blood. I'm telling you, because when you come against them, that Piemonte Calassio, blood, you man are holding smoke, fam. The Juventus and all of
Oh,
them.
we know what
Man,
happens when you lot play Bayern Munich.
yeah. Trucks, planes, coaches, blood, everything, fam. UFC fighters, we're gonna have everything parked, bruv. Just know, blood.
Bro, this is
Yeah,
it,
I
bro.
hear
It
that.
don't matter, bro. It don't matter. I've been in the car with Flex. Flex is a great driver, yeah, but you put him in Lewis Hamilton's car, blood. It's a different ball game, fam. You know them ones there. Like, this is
Hey,
it, bro.
hey, put respect to my name. I saved us.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you're a wavy driver, but you ain't driving. You're not driving Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes,
stay
bruv.
in your
You're
lane.
not.
You gotta stay in
There's
your lane,
levels in it, bruv. Like just because you can drive a normal whip, that don't mean you man can drive a Formula One car, innit? And when you're putting in a normal manager like that with some good players, because all that United are showing me now is if they invested the money properly, we would already be back up there, bro. Because the last couple windows have been good, but we've been waiting 5-6 years for this. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're investing the right money, but the manager's dead, bro. Like, that's just how it is. Like, if anything, he should be like the technical director, because actually the signings have been all right. But the football, the style of football and his decision making shocking. His substitutions are the most bizarre things. Man are trying to win a game and you're bringing on Luke Shaw and Matic to win a game. Like, there's no goals there.
Okay. Expressions. Let me ask you this, because if I ask Rants it, I know what the answer will be, and so will everyone in the comments. So to keep it entertaining, because I know what Rants' answer with this to be. So he's basically saying like the only reason we're doing good is because we've got better players, and then players are just doing all right. And basically, it's not down to Solskjaer. He's better off identifying talent, let them play and be a director of football. Is that too easy to say? Is that a bit dread, like not giving Solskjaer any kind of credit at all, because he's still got he is still coaching these players, whether we think it's a good job or not. And we are 3 points off the top 4. Everyone said that Frank Lampard's got it right and he's going in the right direction, and we're only 3 points behind them. Everyone's saying Wolves and Nuno Santo's sick and all that. We're above them. And if he gets top 4, then technically he set out what he meant to do. When a lot of Man United fans, even with Pogba and McTominay for the whole season, before we kicked the ball this season, everyone said, and this is without Bruno Fernandez, everyone said if Solskjaer gets 5th or 6th with his team, the board haven't backed him, so that'll be a good return, and he might get 4th. Is that a bit dread to just say it's only because he bought these players and they're doing it for him?
That's the thing. It's like with Solskjaer, yeah, like you've seen him in the bad blood where you think, you know what I mean? I'm thinking he's gone by Christmas, and he's turned it around, fam. And how many signings you made? One? Bruno Fernandez.
This season, yeah.
Because look, Pogba's hardly been playing, so that's pretty much Pogba on stuff, blood. Do you know what I mean? If Pogba was performing like he should be performing, do you know what I mean? It's the sort of level that Bruno Fernandez
hasn't played this year.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say,
sorry,
innit? So whether you bought, say Pogba was on form and he was playing, yeah, and there were no issues, yeah, that's the sort of level Bruno Fernandez. I'm not saying that one's better than the other, but bruv, they're both world-class players, innit, fam, yeah? It just so happens that you've added another one to the squad, and he still ain't played with Pogba, because Pogba's doing whatever he's doing, innit? You know what I mean? I don't really know. He ain't my player. So, like, with that, yeah, like, it's only one player. You lot signed only one player, and for me, because Pogba ain't played, that's just a replacement. So he ain't really say he ain't signed anyone, because they ain't played together, innit, yeah? And look what he's done for you, man, blood. Like, yeah, Premier League for me, most competitive league, bruv. You're seeing man like Sheffield turn up, Kell Brook FC, blood. You know what I mean? Turning up looking like Atletico Madrid, fam. You know what I mean? No Yao Felix, blood. You know what I mean? All black and gold, blood. Your guy, blood. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? Like, these teams, Sheffield, blood. You know what I mean? You think, oh yeah, Sheffield will get thumped by Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Yeah? Put them up against it. You just don't see that. Nah, big man thing. Big man thing. Because man think, yeah, oh yeah, whoever's in the top 4 in England, that just means, oh yeah, they're the best. No, it does. Yeah, it means they're the best at that occasion.
In that
but
time,
there's teams that have mad seasons. Look at the season Wolves was on. You know
100%.
them way there. If they had a chance to play against these teams, fam, madnesses will be created, fam. That's why I wish there was like a little league where you could just see these things, because certain games you just never see. The Premier League is one of the most competitive leagues, blood. So Solskjaer, man can't write him off, innit? Like, he's been what you man are in. Let me think, blood. What was you? No, was you in? What are you in Europa? You're in Europa, innit?
Yeah, in Europa. Yeah, and we just got through to the
you're still
quarterfinals.
in that. You're still in. Yeah, exactly. Look, you're still in that. You're still in Europa. You're in the top 4 spot, blood. Do you know what I mean? What about
we're not in the top 4. We're not in the top score, so we're 5th.
3 points behind Chelsea.
You got a game in hand?
Nah.
No.
But we have to,
either way, blood.
Yeah,
you're closer
we're knocking
there
on the
than
door.
us. I know that I'm trying to reach you, man, blood.
I'm in the FA Cup. against
Exactly,
Norwich,
blood.
quarter-final,
Look at
so
that,
we get
fam.
through to the
Look at
semis.
that. Look at that alone, yeah. You know what I mean, yeah. Man's got the chances to win pretty much 2 trophies, blood. You know what I'm saying, yeah. And you're in the little top 4 thing. For me, if I was a United fan, and I'm not even being biased saying, oh, I want you to keep him because I know he'll flop, blood. All biased aside, you no way you can sack him, fam. If you sack him, it's a travesty, fam. If you sack him and bring in Poch,
I don't
like
think so.
Solskjaer, if I was Solskjaer, I will cut all ties, blood, with the football club, blood. Especially if he gets top 4. Forget if he wins a trophy. If he gets to top 4, and because you're already in the quarter or whatever in the thing, Europa, I reckon you'll get a lot further than that. You might maybe make the final. You could win that.
Bro,
Do you know
I
them
think
way
we're gonna
there,
win
fam?
the Europa League. Like I even said at the start of the season.
I
we
know
can win
Rams
it.
don't want to see Solskjaer anymore, but that's what I'm saying. It's my opinion, innit? I'm saying it would be
I
a
don't want to see him.
travesty,
He's
innit?
dead. He's
But
dead
Rance, if he does win the Europa League, yeah, I'm not saying like, oh my god, that's what we should be doing, but like, out of what's
It's
on the
what you're
table
in,
to be
blood.
able to win,
Why you
and
can't
he wins
belittle a
that.
competition you're in, blood?
Say
Because you
Rance,
can't do nothing about it until
Rance,
next
let me ask
season.
you this, yeah. Say he wins Europa League,
Yeah.
and he
Is Flex frozen?
Yeah, he is frozen, blood. Look at this Bandulu Luton intellect, blood. Blood. I thought my thing froze. Look at this fool. Look at his potato head, blood. Looking like Toy Story, blood. You know them way there, fam. Look at him, Mr.
Hey, you
Potato
lot
Head,
back?
blood.
Are you lot back?
You froze, blood.
You froze, bro.
Everyone's back. I don't know what happened there. Just booked out. Do you know what?
Yeah,
Ross
you
is trying to
froze,
call
man. I'm
me.
telling you.
Frozen,
All
blood.
right,
You know what I mean?
sorry.
What for Elsa's
Yeah,
brother?
it just
I
went.
had to
It
reboot
just
the
went. It just
generator
went.
in the shed, blood. You know.
I lie. Man's got the missus
Hey,
riding the bike outside and that, blood, lighting
I
up the
just went
yard.
to the
blood.
Nissa. I just went to the Nissa to top up the electric car, didn't it?
No.
Yeah. I forgot what I was even saying. Oh yeah, if he wins, basically Rance what he's in, yeah, which is the Europa League, the FA Cup, gets us 4th. That's like way better than we could have imagined for where we are.
What do you mean for where we are?
Like at the beginning of the season, like we're only in Europa.
Yeah.
Can't win the league because we were never going to win it. So you've got to
Man,
give him
never saw.
but
Man,
Rance
never saw.
doesn't believe that next season when you're in the Champions League, you got the money to spend. He doesn't believe he's the man that when it gets competitive to the thing, when forget, you got to make top 4, you got to think. Rance wants next season to be challenging, maybe not for the title, but he wants to win. Maybe the title, you know what I mean? He wants to win, and he doesn't feel that Ollie's the guy that you give him the money, give him the players. When it comes to like them games, like the Man U Arsenal, he doesn't feel like he's the one that can even.
But Solskjaer's wrestled
man
with it
over the
again.
line.
But you know what it
been
is?
all right.
You know what it is, yeah?
Already.
United fans, a lot of United fans are okay with just like mediocrity, innit, bruv? Like that's fine, innit? That's not where I come from. I'm not like that in my own life, let alone with my football club. You know them ones, like it has to be the best, blood. It has to be the best. Man can't tell me that Ollie is the best in class, bro. Like Ollie was very fortunate not to get sacked when he deserved to get sacked. Let's not pretend, innit? Yes, it's been turned around. We signed Bruno Fernandez, a world-class player who don't tell me that Ollie's coaching Bruno because Bruno's coaching everyone, blood. Man, watch the games. Bruno's telling man where to run, what to do. Bruno's pulling his own strings and dancing to the beat of his own drum, blood. Like, make no mistake about it. And Flex, you can see it on the pitch, blood. Bruno's telling man where to run, blood.
Yeah, Bruno's brilliant.
Bruno, we were playing a game. Bruno's first game, we were getting overran. So Bruno said, I'm playing DM. He decided he was doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother, he's doing his own thing, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing to do with Ollie.
Bro, no, listen, yeah. Ollie's bringing these players in with the club, but let's make no mistake about it. The change around in fortune hasn't been no tactical masterclass why man's got there, yeah? The bottom line is cool. Like, if we get there, now what? Because I just don't think that man can kick us on. I think what we're doing here now is our ceiling with this guy in charge, bro. Like, I genuinely do. And again, Jadon Sancho's another one, yeah? A player that we need. If we get Jadon in, it will be another case of buying the right player, cool. Jadon will do his thing, just like Bruno done his thing. Pogba can do his thing. Martial, Rashford, they can all do their things, and it will look great. And then we'll come up to a certain period where man can't take us no further in it. So what he's done in this short period of time where we've kicked on, we're going in the right direction, yes, but there's a ceiling for man, bruv. And I'm always looking at getting back to where we need to be. I'm not looking at, oh yeah, this feels nice because we're used to being shit. Because that's what it is. We're getting gassed over shit that should be standard at the football club just because we've made some bad decisions. That's all it is.
Okay. Yeah, but what was your
expectations
of Ollie this season, though, Rance?
At the beginning of the, I said at the beginning of the season, yeah,
it was where we are.
6th or 7th, yeah, like we'll probably finish. But I said that we should finish. We should be finishing with the squad in top 4, but I didn't think we would. I said 5th or 6th, didn't I, Flex?
He said we was all saying 5th or 6th would be a good.
Well, there you go.
He ain't even been backed, and now he's pushed
Exactly.
it to 4th.
I didn't say he hadn't been backed because I didn't believe he hadn't been backed, bruv. Like, you know, we wanted to sort out the defense and we got the defense.
Well, I say actually to lie, not hadn't been backed, but we were very concerned about midfield and forward because what we were saying is defense brilliant because we bought Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, which was fantastic business. And obviously, Dan James, we didn't have no expectancy of him. 15 million come from Swansea. But we said
fantastic business, blood, bruv. I saw a fridge for £100 in Debenhams, blood. You got ripped off.
Well, bruv,
imagine Maguire and Dyer for England in defence, fam. Russell and Hobbs, blood. Imagine them two fridges
they got to the semis, bro.
Defence for England, fam. Mazzoline, blood.
That's what I'm saying.
For us, though, Maguire's done well. Wan-Bissaka's no one can talk his name.
Maguire and Wan-Bissaka have done well. Like the thing is, with where we are, it's nice, isn't it? But that's all it is. It's nice. Spare man are getting excited over it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if some of these fans, like probably maybe they're younger, innit? Maybe they're just younger and they started like watching United in 2010. So like they're kind of happy with this. Do you know what I mean? But me, I'm not happy with this, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Bear man are happy.
So what are you happy with? What are you happy with?
If we're not competing,
are you happy with anything?
Bruv, if we're not competing, if we are not competing for the Premier League,
and you're not
we're not competing for the Champions League, and we're not competing for I'm not fucking happy, bruv. Bear man are just happy to go and sing Ollie's at the wheel and get trashed, blood. I'm not on that. I want to see
man trashed every week,
bro. No, I mean get trashed as in get drunk, blood. That's what I mean, fam. I'm saying if man are not competing or looking like we can compete, I'm not interested, bro. And as far as I'm concerned, he ain't got the tools in it. Like I've seen on many occasions. We went to Southampton away, bro. That game will haunt me for so long. Bro.
I know. But Rants, it's a different thing now.
It's a different thing because we've got better players.
Right then, so how do you not know there won't be better results next year?
Bro,
how do you know that? If you
we have better players, but we don't have a better manager. Bro, you see what you're saying? Let him try, blood. He's a grown man, blood. This is Manchester United, and we got man trying.
But we won't know if we sack him now, is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying sack him now, but I'm not saying any of that. I'm not saying I want him sacked right now because actually, where we are, what we're doing, he doesn't deserve to be sacked right now on the results we're getting.
100%, I agree.
But that sacking should have came earlier, but it didn't come.
But you see, but that just proves though, he didn't get sacked when he maybe should have, and now he's got us doing well. So why would you not say, all right then, he got 4th, let's see if he can actually challenge and see what he's like in the Champions League. Why would you not do that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's what probably deserves to happen based on what's happened, but I'm looking at the whole picture. Man's not looking at this one little segment of the whole Ollie journey because most of the journey, man, doesn't deserve to be here. But now he does. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Yeah, well, boy, you shouldn't have had the opportunity to finish. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And most people wouldn't. Because you could say that for David Moyes then, right? Because he's on course to finish with less points than David Moyes.
He left when we was mathematically couldn't even get top 4.
But yeah, because the league was better then in terms of what everyone was doing. Everyone's bugging out, blood. Chelsea in the transition, Arsenal in the transition. Watford have had 10 managers. But the league is the reason why Ollie's still in with a shout for top 4 because we haven't been good enough, bro. It's only because you, man, remember the last 5-6 games here where we've looked all right. So man are like, oh my God, we're back. We're not back, bro. Man have been shit. Chelsea ain't had a transfer window in like 2 seasons. There's bare different things, bro. It's just like I say, Mourinho's number 2 when he finished 2nd in the league. We weren't the 2nd best team, bro. But it says that on paper. We weren't the 2nd best team in the league, bro. We were shit that season.
If that happens in that season, that means you are the 2nd best team that season.
Yeah, no. We got the 2nd most amount of points, but we weren't the 2nd best team, bro. Context is everything. We weren't good that season, bro. We weren't good. Look at the amount of chances, man were just out here missing, bro. It's context, innit? Ollie deserves to be in the job based on the results probably in the last few months. You can't deny that. Do you know what I'm saying? But if we're going to have this with him, he ain't the guy, blood. He's not, and I feel like we're not going to get consistency with Ollie because we can't even get a consistent style of football with this guy. So I don't think we're going to get consistent results. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to get anything consistent. The one thing that man can say about Tottenham under Poch, in the time that he was doing, they were consistent, bro. You knew consistently what kind of football you were going to get from Tottenham. You knew that you weren't going there and rolling them over, and you knew that they could clout you on their day. Do you know what I'm saying? There's nothing with United. Every time, even though we're doing well, I'm still worried every time we play a game that this could be the day when we get undone. And the Everton game felt like that when man got clotted early doors, and then we got back into.
That was bad. Yeah, that's
Edge
bad.
of your seat, blood.
All I'm saying is, yeah, you better hope that Ollie never wins a title or a Champions League or something.
Why do I need to hope that? I want my team to win the Champions League. Ollie ain't winning no Champions League. There's way too many elite managers in football for that to ever happen. That's not happening, innit? And in terms of the title, bruv, look how far we are behind Liverpool and Man City.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to happen.
We're going to close 30-point gap here by signing what? Another Welsh wonder kid, blood. Who are we going to sign? Do you know what I mean? Garth Bale and that, blood. Man, like Garth.
I'm just saying, imagine if, innit?
From the hills, blood. From the hills in Wales. Yeah, we're going to sign another wonder kid.
If we won the league next season. Right.
Ain't happening.
We're in the last 10 minutes of the show. Over 3,000 people watching live. That is sick. Respect to everybody watching. Love it. I'm going to go over a little bit of a prediction here. I probably know what Rants' answer is going to be. Well, actually, maybe I don't, actually, depending on how he sees it. Who do you think is going to last longer, X? Ollie or Mourinho?
Yeah, Mourinho still, simply because, not because I'll say he's going to definitely do a better job, but simply because, like, fam, you know the amount of peas that man spent out on Poch, blood. Trust me, Daniel Levy already went to contact Poch to try to talk some coronavirus business. Say, yo, blood, can you take a pay cut? You know what I mean? Because of everything that's going on. And bro, if I was Pochettino, I'd turn around and be like, hold on, you sack me, blood. You know, them way that I don't work for you no more. I ain't taking no price cut. But you know, Pochettino, he's a good man in it. So I don't know what's going on with that. But for me, I reckon that, like, Mourinho, I think, what's he got, a 2-year deal? 2-year deal, 3-year deal or something like that?
Yeah, I think he got 2 years.
Is it 2? It's 2 years, yeah. So yeah. I believe they will see out his contract in it unless it gets peak, like peak, because we ain't got money to waste in it. That's all. I'm simply saying it not on quality of the manager, what he's gonna win. I'm literally simply saying it on how tight my chairman is, blood. That's why I believe, Mourinho will see out his 2 years in it, and with Solskjaer, if he doesn't, like, I'm not saying it's 2 years that is his time, but blood, if he's not challenging for that title within that time, he's gone, fam. You know, then we're 100% because the rebuild's over, blood. You lot have got the players, not over, but you lot have got the players in. All you man need is that top guy. And I'm not saying Solskjaer's not the guy, but he hasn't got it on paper, innit? He's not a name on paper, innit? So he needs to start producing the stats, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? For man to be like, yeah, I deserve this job. You get me? Okay, but you can't just be like, him being a legend ain't enough, fam.
Cool. Rants.
It's a hard one because with Jose, blood, you know things
could do a massive.
He could just implode, blood. Like, he could self-destruct, blood. Jose does this, blood. Like, he got himself sacked at Chelsea. He got himself sacked at United. But Jose can wake up one morning and say, I don't fancy this no more. Fuck this, innit? And everyone just gets dashed in the propellers, blood. Like, he can do it. What do you
think? What's your gut feeling? Do you think that will happen before Ollie might?
I don't really know, innit? I don't know, because it's one of them ones where I feel like even if United wanted to get rid of Ollie, they'll probably keep him at the club on some sentimental bullshit anyway, because that's what we're on right now, innit?
Yeah, but as manager though, like, who do you think?
Oh, as actual manager,
yeah.
I think that, I think Jose stays longer. But I think that they keep Ollie at the club after. I have a feeling they're probably making a role for him now, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that technical director job, he could get it, bro. Like, I think it's very realistic, you know? Because I think that actually his recruitment hasn't been bad, bro. But his tactical now ain't there, bro. His substitutions are shocking. Man waits till the 81st minute to make subs and all these things. It's dead, bro. But his recruitment's been all right, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think this person says, Nana says, I'm with Rants 99%. Just remember Fergie was doing poor before he won. Should be one.
Hey, Flex, I'm tired of these comparisons. But they keep. Don't compare Ferguson. Don't compare Klopp to Solskjaer, because these men played European football, blood. Ask Real Madrid about
you, they mean me. Bruv, they put you, but they mean me. They've got us mixed up.
Ask Real Madrid about Sir Alex Ferguson, blood. Because them man know, innit? Sir Alex Ferguson and Klopp, these men were making waves in Europe as managers, before they came to their respective clubs. Don't get twisted. Like, bruv, Solskjaer ain't got the stripes, innit? United are letting him earn his stripes at Manchester United. These other men have earned their stripes. Like, do your research on Sir Alex before you start talking about Solskjaer in the same breath as him. It's an insult.
You know Solskjaer was making waves in Cardiff, fam. You know them way there.
Yeah, you want they were drowning. That's what
he was winning back-to-back titles.
He's lucky there was no Cardiff fan TV, blood, that fast. You know them way there, fam.
Bro, Cardiff fans hate, man. Some of the messages I got from Cardiff fans, laughing when we signed him, saying, "Watch, he's gonna drown."
Yeah, no, they didn't like him, but Mulder fans love him.
Yeah, well, there you go. You know
Got
what I'm
them
saying?
titles. Last question before we kind of finish off. Yeah, Expressions, that's your club. And I asked you how you think our club's handled it, Rents. But we saw that they planned to furlough people and stuff like that, and then they done a U-turn, just like Liverpool did as well. I think Newcastle were getting criticism as well. Now they've got the mad owners potentially. But what did you make of, as a fan? How did you feel that like Tottenham were kind of in a bit of bad light, and then they kind of turned it around?
Boy, I just felt, you get me, because it's like when things happen, like you get me, man target man in it, you get me, like, you know what Tottenham's like in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man get targeted with certain things, and I felt like it's just another thing coming out, like,
Yeah.
oh my days. Obviously, the gravity of the situation, forget about the targeting. The situation itself is a joke, innit? You can't be doing those things. You can't be like, you just can't do those things, innit, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Like, it was upsetting, fam. I spoke on it, you know what I'm saying? I like wasn't really joking. It was banter aside, bruv, but like, them turning it around was good, because even our fans and we've got like a supporters club in it, and they came out saying that the club's going against the fans and how we're
Yeah, I
completely
saw that.
against
Yeah, they
it.
done a letter.
This,
Yeah.
that, and the other. Did a letter and all of that. So it's the simple fact that they listened to the fans was good, bruv, because I'm telling you, if they didn't, I know there would have been uproar. You know, there's certain people that would be like, oh yeah, the certain man, oh, I'm not renewing my season ticket. Yes, you are, blood. You're gonna be there. But there's actually certain people that won't do it, blood.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? The people that, I'm not saying are they, because everyone's got morals in it, but there's a certain man, like Rant say, there's a certain man that literally, when they go to the stadium, it's an experience, fam. Like, they watch the game on Match of the Day when they've sobered up, fam. You know what I mean? They go there, you know what I mean? Go out with your boys. I said a certain man ain't sat in their seat for the whole game, blood. You know what I mean? They're on a concourse, blood, watching it on TV, blood. It's all in it. Everyone enjoys their football a different way.
Yeah,
Everyone
100%.
enjoys their football a different way, innit? And I'm not knocking any fan in it. They can watch it however they want because they pay the money, innit? The fact that you pay the money, you can consume the product any way you want, blood. Do you know them way there? That's pretty much what it is, fam. But it was, for me, it was embarrassing. I'm glad that they did the U-turn, but like, I don't think it'll be remembered. Like, you know what I mean? It will still be remembered. The fact that we actually went with the Liverpool, like Liverpool are good because they literally put the fishing rod out, pulled it straight back. Us, we try to stand our ground.
Yeah, but Liverpool got trash.
Levy and Mike Ashley, yeah, them two are just, they've
done themselves no favors for their reputation.
Yeah, bruv, like,
it was already like their fight asses.
Yeah, bro, we're marked, fam. That's pretty much what it is. We've been labelled, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, Levy didn't do nothing that we didn't expect him to do, though.
Yeah, true.
No, but look, you know what it is, yeah? You know what annoys man is the fact that all big clubs, like massive clubs, they're not doing that, innit? We're acting like Harchester United, fam. Dream teams levels. Renford Rejects, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
We just had the big new stadium. They just announced, we had the highest earnings, like 7th highest earnings in whatever. You're putting out all these big club stats, and when it comes to things like furlough, like morally, man are tight, blood. Your man lost the checkbook, fam. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I weren't happy, man. It's a joke, fam.
Rants, from our point, I think you'd agree that Man United have obviously handled this pretty well. They've made sure they paid all the staff. I mean, I know a couple of people who
Hold on, Flex. Hold on. Before we move on, one thing we can say that Tottenham have now turned the stadium into like a Corona.
For the NHS.
Man, need to mention that still. Man, do need to mention that.
To be fair, they did that before they even did the furlough thing as well.
Yeah, they did that before. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Boy.
Which is even more surprising.
Okay, yeah, no, that boy.
United have handled it. United have handled it like an elite club should, bro.
Yeah.
Like A1, innit? Like, nobody's handled the thing better than us. But that's how it should be, and that's how we should handle all of our business. That's why I get vexed with. You get me? You understand?
Act like a big team in all scenarios.
Yeah, act like a big team all the time. Spend the big money. Bring in the best managers, bring in the best players, because, bruv, like, man need to act A1 across the board. United are run a shambles, bro. Still no director of football. You can't act like a big man sometimes and you're a little man sometimes. You're a big man all the time. United is a massive force, global force, bruv. So man can't be having man learning on the job. That's the way I look at the club. You know what I mean? Everyone sees the club differently, innit? Some people got this emotional attached to it because it's been passed down through generations of their family. Like, there's no wrong or right way in it, blood. Like, but we got Liverpool fans in my family, United, we got Arsenal, we got Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. We got Chelsea. It is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. But the way I look at United is as a powerhouse. The way they dealt with this whole Corona
Arsenal, blood.
I just threw it out there, blood.
Nah, there ain't no Arsenal fans. There's Chelsea, Uncle Alton, blood. Liverpool, Uncle Nigel. Yeah, no, ain't no Chelsea. There's no Arsenal, blood. There ain't less of that.
I don't know. Yeah, you're not allowed to support Arsenal in our family.
Nah, fighting that up because this is a live. A man will clip it, blood, and it's like we got a Premier League family, blood. You know what I mean?
Be careful. They already think that we're all paid actors and we all support Spurs.
My surname's Premier League, fam. You know them way.
It's just one of them ones, isn't it? Like it's one of them ones where, bro.
Huddersfield, you forgot to name them, blood.
Yeah, of course. Act like a big man all the time, but the Huddersfield family support United.
Okay, I hear you. Last, we're at an hour. Thanks for everyone for watching. Still over 3,000 people watching, which is sick, man. The attention's been there. We've had you lot from the start. That is dope. This is just a very quick one, then. Yeah, just give me a quick prediction. Expressions. Tottenham are currently 8th, yeah, and they are 7 points behind Chelsea in 4th. If the season resumes, who finishes higher, Man United or Spurs?
How many points are we behind you, blood?
Only 3 or 4.
You're only 3 or 4.
But
we've got you, yeah. But we've got you, and we've got Arsenal. 2 massive games. Who've you got? You've got us.
4 points. You're 4 points behind us.
You've got us, and that's your last big game, innit?
No, we've got to play Leicester away as well.
Oh yeah, all right, cool. So
them points are tight, Flex. Man, say we're 5th, like we're 5th comfortable.
Sheffield United got a game ahead of us. If they win it,
Rants is back, fam. Ollie out.
But the way man said we're 5th, you said we were 5th. We got chest.
Sanchez is gone, lad. That Chilean Quasimodo, he's gone. So what can we say? We could still end up finishing 7th. We got Rashford, Pogba,
I'm gonna mute this guy. I've muted him. I've muted him.
But we could end up finishing 7th with no trophies, you know. When man said 5th, he said it like there was daylight. There's not even daylight. Tottenham is still in the conversation.
Stop swearing.
I'm muted you. I'm muted. Stop swearing.
Nah, bro.
Hey, on that note, we come to the end of the show.
Flipping hell, mate.
Oh, see the disrespect, Flex? I swear down, bruv. I'm gonna catch you in Luton, fam. Fam. I'm gonna catch you, blood.
Hey, X, big up for coming on the show, my G. Big up, man.
I love my G, love.
Hey, guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you check out Expressions' channel, Expressions Oozing. You don't know where to find that. Follow him on all the socials as well, Expressions Oozing on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, because they're not going to put that in the link description because Flex is the chief, blood. That's why.
We will, blood. We will. Rants, big up the socials and the channels.
Yeah, Rants and Bants Twitter and Instagram. Rants and Bants official on Twitch as well.
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, Expressions, you got a Twitch as well? Or?
No, I'm gonna pattern. I stream my things on YouTube because I'm not trying to get banned like Rants, blood, like on GTA, fam. You know what I mean? Doing illegal activities after 8 like a chocolate, blood. You know them right there, fam.
Twitch, you can do everything with the game sound on everything, blood. That's what I've been doing. YouTube sound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I literally signed up to Twitch today. I ain't put on no display.
Okay,
no,
so your game stuff is on
Expressions
YouTube,
_oozing, fam. But yeah, man's doing the streaming and that on YouTube. Man's gonna be back with the career mode. Actually, I got peppered yesterday. Don't watch it today.
So you need to play me at FIFA as well, man. Give the people
yeah, bro. Let's get it on, fam. You get me? No Marvin Gaye, I pause that. But yeah, let's get it on, fam.
100%. Check out Flex UTD across all the socials and my channel, which I started a couple of weeks ago as well, which is starting to build up nicely. Big up, man. So yeah, we will see you guys same time, same place next week. Peace. We're out of here.
Come.